Are you only looking at my leg?
Yeah, I see a little bit.
So I should be more like this.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be doing a queer fashion makeover.
Wow.
Every child and adult should have a chance to figure out who they are.
Gay bro.
Yeah, just being a bro. Gay bros.
And when we reveal their final looks, it won't just be to themselves, but also their loved ones who will be joining us.
Oh my God!
When were you able to fully come out?
I was caught between two worlds.
I'm not loving myself in it.
Welcome to the Try Gays. I've been waiting 8 years to say that. This is a new series called The Try Gays. You know, the spirit of The Try Gays has always been about embracing the unknown, trying new things outside of one's comfort zone, and exploring different parts of your identity that you might not have tapped into. So it's really wonderful that we are now dedicating an entire group to my culture. Fashion and style and personal expression is a huge part of queer identities. I am excited to introduce everyone to some friends and colleagues who are maybe just a little stuck in their own style journeys, and they're going to fully realize their authentic selves through fashion. Okay. Let's meet our Try Gays. Dun, 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 dun.
My name is Marcellus Kidd. I am from the Bay Area. I am 32 and I identify as gay. I wear a lot of dark colors. I am slightly colorblind. I like to say color dysplasia. It's almost like I have a tint over my eyes, so I can see color, but I get very confused by color. Everything that I see is that every gay person has a great fashion sense. No, that's not all the way true.
It is certainly a stereotype that all gay men are fashionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even care about fashion. Because it wasn't like our parents were raising us as gay men.
Right.
Can you imagine? They'd be like, yeah, you're gay, so get ready. Here's like a whole book on Coco Chanel.
Right.
If only.
With gay culture and in the black culture, the idea for a man is to still dress very masculine. And I don't think anything is necessarily wrong with that, but by the same token, I want to always feel like I'm branching out to see all my options.
If you could describe your current style in just 3 words.
Dark, confused, and comfortable.
I relate to 2 of those things. I'm often dark and confused.
Yes.
I'm never comfortable.
Yes.
So my name is Carol. I am from Mission Viejo, California, down in the OC. I am a gay lesbian woman.
By saying Try Gays, it's mainly a pun because there's 1 letter switched. I should explicitly state this is LGBTQ+, it's not just gay.
I was born in Nicaragua. I grew up there until about 9 years old. A war started over there, so that's how my family immigrated to California. We were Catholic. Basically, I was raised to think that I was going to get married and have kids, and well, I ended up getting married to a man.
Oh.
Yes, yes. After graduating college, I joined the police academy. That's where I met the man that I ended up marrying. Something in me said, this can't be all. It was extremely hard to tell my husband that I just wasn't happy. It wasn't until I was about 35 years old that I came out. One of the shows that opened my eyes to what else is out there was when the L Word came out. Most lesbians that I saw on TV were what they called butch. I never identified with that. I also knew that I never liked wearing dresses. I was caught between 2 worlds, and I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to dress the way I feel comfortable. And it's usually, pants, shorts.
How would you describe your current style, if you could, in 3 words?
I need help. How about that one? I need help.
I need help.
Yes.
My name's Allie Cleveland. I'm a trans woman. She, her are my pronouns. And I grew up in Michigan, and then I moved to Maine, lived there for 30 years. And I've been in LA for just over a year. In Michigan in 1970, trans wasn't even really an idea.
Yeah.
I started my transition in my early 50s. The community was quite supportive, but I was the head football coach at my high school.
What?
And
Wow, I can talk about football all day.
Yeah.
It's Texas.
Yeah, so going to meet with my players and tell them that I was coming out as trans, there were a lot of shocked faces.
Yeah.
I tried really hard to be a good man, but it didn't work, and it created all kinds of problems. Coming through that process has been forging a new life and has brought me west.
What was it like for you as you sort of began to discover the type of style that you wanted to exhibit?
So it's been less than a decade, and in trans years, there's a compressed puberty and there's no culturization process.
Yeah, we often say, especially as like, say, if you're gay or bisexual or lesbian, then you feel the delayed puberty, but maybe it's almost like, oh, I didn't get that high school dating experience.
Right.
But especially all my trans friends, they talk about this idea of like, in a lot of ways, parts of delayed childhood and puberty.
Yeah.
Because we're so hammered since we're birthed, like, here's your blue bib, boy, and here's your pink doll, girl. And it's just like, that's the end all be all. When you were able to finally express yourself, what were those things that you were immediately drawn to?
Someone in my 50s wearing, a unicorn bikini, it's too confusing for people.
Yeah.
But it felt good at the time, but it was a lot of skin and lots of colors. And so now I feel like I'm stuck. I'm sort of plateaued.
Yeah. If you could describe your current style in just 3 words.
Independent, chaotic. This is hyphenated, but it's out of date. I wish I had been an adult in Janis Joplin times. But I also am now at this point where my career is starting to get traction and I'm in higher circles.
So you're looking to not necessarily change everything, it's like elevating it.
Yeah, it's definitely need to elevate my game.
Nick Rufca, born and raised in Connecticut, and then my family moved out to a Chicago suburb. And I've been out in LA now for all of my adult life.
Now, the Try Guys audience knows you very well. You have been a producer here for quite a while now. Yeah, Nick's getting in it. We're gonna make him so hot, hotter than he already is. It's possible.
When I got to LA is when I came out as a gay man. But I knew when I left college, I would get to LA and just be out.
Yeah.
So my coming out was like as clean cut as that. My thing was, as proud of a gay man as I am, I fit in with all of you. I am normal. I mean, at that time, it was all about Abercrombie. I was all about tank tops and like backwards hats and this uber masculine presentation, because I feel like the message was, I'm proud of who I am, but I am just like you, so don't be too worried or panicked.
Yeah.
And I
that
think
was kind of the messaging a lot of us were around with the sort of coming out stories in the turn of the century, the millennium.
Right.
People would pride themselves on being almost straight mask.
Totally.
And I think that anything that felt more feminine, you're pressured to be in a mold that was very traditionally cis het mask.
Yes, I'm gay, but I am going to show you I am such a man.
Have you seen that change a lot over the past
I have
years?
absolutely seen that change a lot, which I think is part of the reason why I'm here today, is because I feel like I look at many younger queer people with complete admiration, because I feel like now you're using your clothes to let the world know you're queer.
Yeah.
Now I'm so far in and sort of married in this domestic life, I look back, I'm like, oh, I sort of missed a part of expressing myself.
And how would you then describe in 3 words what your style is currently?
Routine, basic, and honestly, this one pains me to say, but I feel like it's boring.
Ooh.
I know.
Routine, basic, and boring.
Which are 3 words I never wanted to be when I grew up.
Many people have witnessed myself over the past almost 9 years go through my own journey. Fashion and style is a way that one can speak a language to others without necessarily speaking out loud. Our hair, our makeup, and of course our clothes is one of the most powerful tools in the arsenal of one's own coming out journey and one's journey when it comes to realizing how they want to first speak out loud and proud to the world. Well, I would love to introduce you to our fabulous stylist, Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I live in LA and I am a freelance stylist. I think as soon as you feel better about yourself, you're kind of exuding that to everybody else around you, and that's exactly what our friends need.
Amy's gonna be the stylist who's gonna be working with us to help realize this next step in your fashion journey. So this is all from your current closet.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab this. This is a white
I love that.
pantsuit.
I got that from an abandoned dry cleaners in Lewiston, Maine.
Perfect. How long has this been in your closet?
It's been embarrassing. 8 years.
8 years.
Okay.
How about this lovely camo number?
Oh, that's a little newer. That's maybe 7 years.
Okay. Brand new.
We have this pair of jeans.
Yes, I brought these to show that comfortability. I love these jeans so much that they're even ripping, and I still wear them because
The crotch rip.
No.
Marcellus.
my theory
It's a
is
vibe.
whoever's seeing that was supposed to see it.
I can't argue with that.
But I look at my closet and it's just different colors of the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's super easy, but I open up my closet and it sort of saddens me.
Oh.
There's so much that goes into everyone's inspiration and their fears.
Play with
I should mention you're also in Palm Springs quite a bit.
I am in Palm Springs.
Do you have good Palm Springs outfits?
No.
Oh.
I'm not confident in shorts.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's very particular for every single queer person's story exactly where they want to be at with their own style and wardrobe. There seems to also be a strong blue color palette that I see across the
I
board.
never noticed that. How weird.
And you're all in blue too.
I always wear blue uniforms.
Is it your favorite color or is it just the color you're used to being in?
No, my favorite color is red.
And how much red do you wear?
Not very much, but I think I have one red shirt. That's it.
I love.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Look at us, we're just digging and discovering.
Well, there's a funny story of going into a shop in Beverly Hills, and because there was such a beautiful white leather skirt, and and the poor fella said, "Well, I'll go get it for you." I said, "Well, can we just talk about how much it is first?" And he said, "It's a lot," and he said, "Okay, let's not do that."
White leather skirt, you said?
It was, and it
sounds really
had a
cool.
white leather vest with it, and
Oh.
it would have looked really good.
My father, he passed away in 2015, and I find all these pictures of him like from the past.
Yeah.
And so I have this picture of him that I love, and he's just wearing this what I think is red.
You're looking to embrace some of that daddy energy.
Yeah.
So we're going from dark, confused, and comfortable to purposeful,
Yep.
colorful, and confident.
Confident.
I think I'm more interesting than this on the inside.
Yeah, I think so
Totally.
too.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a really great time, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't wait
super
for
excited.
I can't wait for Amy
Looking
to
forward to
pull
it.
some outfits. for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Hey Marcellus.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back.
Excited.
Yes, I see you've embraced color again this week.
Yeah.
Yes, I just, gotta be bright.
So I remember last week you showed us your jeans. So we got you some new jeans, and there's no holes in the bottom.
So we're gonna start by, let's elevate your uniform first before we go crazy. So why don't we just start with a pair of jeans with a nice biker jacket
Oh, cool.
and a tank.
I thought we could do like a little monochrome look, and we can add a couple layers to kind of break it up too.
I'm coming.
Wow. Gay. Reminder, these are gays. Now, what was your shopping process like for Marcellus?
I really wanted to push him a little bit in terms of color, but I also wanted him to have some good basics. Oh, this
Okay.
is nice color on you.
Yes, it's gorgeous
I
color.
love, yeah.
Normally, I would honestly probably be a little afraid to go for something like this, mainly because I don't know what color it is.
Someone could say it's a mint green. Someone could say it's like a winter green. People don't even know what color this
Yeah.
is because it's not a standard color.
And you have a great dark jean on, so you can basically pair anything with it.
And now you only have one hole
Yeah.
on your butt
Where it belongs.
where it belongs, the special hole.
I was also inspired by the photo of his dad that he showed us. I love these like red hues that we pulled. Especially now.
Speaking of color and pattern.
Oh yes, this is
Yes.
so nice.
This feels like me.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm saying something. I just feel really comfortable in it too, but I
It looks really
feel like it stands out.
See, and those are colors that people just say yellow, red,
Yeah.
and black.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Colorblind, who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This will be
Exactly.
easy for me to pick because I would say, yeah, that's yellow.
You just mean mustard.
Yeah.
Literally say a color that's not
Right.
standard and no one can disagree. They're like, what
Exactly.
color is that? You're saying rust.
Brick.
Yeah.
Brick. Exactly. Have we always had this or was this constructed
It's nice.
special for us? Wow, I'm ready to use this. We always just change in front of each other in the office, which I think
yeah.
is an HR violation.
Probably. Oh, ready? Oh, this is
Yeah,
nice.
that's so cute.
Wait, these pants hit you just where I wanted them.
Perfectly.
Yeah, like a nice ankle cut.
Also, Allie maybe came in with the strongest personal style that was established already.
Yes. And I know she just wanted like elevated versions of that.
I love the monochromatic look of it,
This is a strolling outfit.
This is strolling. Yeah, this is casual every day.
There's already like a personal vision there that now you're just sort of giving options for. I love this type of outerwear for just being like feminine and flowing and casual, but also like a little punch of something. I think we should maybe then take her into something a little more structured.
Yeah, we're definitely going from very flowy to very structured.
Okay. Yes. Is there anything that you feel like as you are here talking to like the public about what it means to you just to be able to live as you are and have people support you in that?
Sure. So I was the Gay Straight Alliance advisor for my school. So I've worked with a lot of trans kids, especially in the middle school. They're trying to figure it out, or they're queer kids, or they're straight kids who are just there to be allies.
Yes, that is so cute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is so classic.
To be able to be me took some time.
It's not necessarily super form-fitting, so it doesn't feel like you're going somewhere super formal. So you could wear this out to like a dinner or to an audition.
And there's always obstacles, and overcoming those, it's nice to have allies. As I transitioned through those teen years of the transition woman, you know, that I tried all those little form-fitting things.
Yes.
And they're not me. It doesn't fit with who I am.
Yeah.
So this feels fantastic.
It's like breezy, but also like youthful at the same time.
It's youthful.
Yeah.
I think a little black dress is the most classic thing you can have.
Yeah. And there are other ways you can dress it up and down, right?
Yes. So this is kind of adding your style to this.
Yes.
This is Allie. This is kind of like a very soft, lightweight jacket.
But I think that the thing that's important to me as I've gone through and come to be peaceful with who I am is to be able to spread that message to other people that you're enough and be you. There's only you. The world needs you.
Yes. So this is just kind of an easy way to layer this dress and maybe make it a little bit more casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cute too.
I love it. Like I really have nothing, especially something that's this kind of cut with this kind of softness.
Yeah.
And I love that.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is cute.
I feel awesome.
Yes.
Like I need a motorcycle or something.
Yes. Now, do you not have a
love
leather
it.
jacket?
I do, but it's like a brown puffy jacket.
Oh,
It's
no.
not black.
This
Not
is
a
cool.
fitted
No.
biker-inspired one, because this is like the classic biker cut.
And then let's see the top under.
Oh
It
yeah.
has a little peplum vibe.
Serving body.
Serving, yeah.
Yes.
So
Show
what's
off
nice,
the waist.
It's a knitted tank somewhere between a sweater
Yes.
and a regular tank top.
Yeah, so it's dressy. And some of her inspirations were some characters from the L Word.
Yes.
And there was the power suit.
Yes.
And also kind of like a real cool, sexy
Kind of rockery.
rock and roll vibes. We might hit a little bit of both of those today. This is cute.
Yeah, this is cute.
Yeah.
Let's
And
just the sleeves.
Yeah, let's give you a little.
Again, it has that relaxing feel to it, but I feel like I'm dressed up.
Yeah.
This shirt actually has the very strong, like, traditional
It's very
masculine cut
traditional,
because it
yeah.
has the wide cuff and everything.
Yeah.
Wide cuff, wide lapel. So that's why you have to do things like maybe push it up, open this up a bit, just to give it like something that's a little less like businessman.
Yeah, and maybe add like a little necklace here and kind of like accessorize it up.
Oh, it's a great color
Ooh,
on
this
you.
is so
First
pretty.
of all, I love the fabric.
It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's kind of has a sheen to it.
Yes, and how it feels, and never mind the color.
It's
Yeah.
the color's great. I love this collar on you. All right.
Perfect.
T-shirt and pants.
Not out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
So we have just a basic tee and chinos.
Which, as basic as you're saying it is not something I would choose. I'm afraid of white
Okay.
because I feel like black just covers everything, makes you slim, and so I would never opt for just a white t-shirt.
It's a nice palette, like it's a canvas
Yeah.
for which you can paint layers on. There's a difference between basics and staples,
Yes.
right?
That is so true.
So a lot of people just keep overloading their closet with the same basics in different colors, when really you should be loading your closet with staples.
So I think this is just something you can throw in for work and look a little more
This feels really nice.
polished. Yeah, it looks really
Yeah,
good.
good job.
Yeah.
How come you did this without me even trying things on? It fits perfectly. And when I go to a dressing room, I'm going
I'm
through
so
like the
happy.
whole.
So I feel like all of these was like shopping for a loved one. Okay, where would Nick wear this? Where would Nick go in Palm Springs with this?
If I saw myself in this without you here, I would completely doubt myself.
Oh,
I
no.
would say I can't pull this off.
No, it's
So
great.
good.
Yeah.
And if you wanted, you could also roll
the
these up a
sleeves
bit.
little- This is a great color.
This is a
on you.
50s vibe.
Well, very Palm Springs as well.
Yeah.
So this is like a track jacket style. And the colors are still safe
Yeah.
in terms of
Yeah.
like you're going bold with the print.
Yeah.
But the colors are very muted. I think a lot of
That's
people think
fun.
fashion is like multiplication. I have to like blow myself up to be
Yeah,
fashionable,
yeah.
but sometimes it's just basic addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, boom, here's a jacket.
Right. Yeah.
Now I'm a different me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
I love
another pair
this.
of perfect fitting
Yes.
jeans.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty.
This is a nice color on you.
Yeah, this is a great
yeah.
color.
I think-
Okay.
Oh. Red looks really nice on you.
Yeah.
The suit is so comfortable too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the length of this too. It's not super short, it's kind of long. It has like oversized vibe, but not here. A lot of people have said, oh, I won't look good in this because in their mind they won't, but they haven't put it on. So how would they know?
All right, these shorts feel
Perfect.
short. Here we go.
I wanted a short short. Oh,
Yeah.
no! They're a good length.
Yeah.
Those are perfect length. You have great legs.
Yeah, you do have great legs.
Look at those calves.
Can't say that I love it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I don't look good in it.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's working.
I think it's a confidence issue, and I think it's what people are used to.
I'm not loving myself in it.
Okay. I think it looks great on
Yeah?
you.
No, that's great.
All right, I think I just need to get used to it.
Yeah, and it's your favorite color.
Yes, I like it.
How
I
you feel
love
about
this
it.
on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
It's
is great.
such a good pink.
I have to keep your voices in my head when I'm on my
Yes.
own.
Said it's just having those staple pieces and know how to change it up.
We'll present a few looks to each person, and then we'll reveal the final look that they love the most to their loved ones.
Yes, I love it. I'm so excited.
Can I say I fucking love this?
Can.
Okay.
And
I just did.
And who are you going to be bringing in next week to reveal this next stage Marcellus to?
So one of my closest friends, his name is Kenneth Brown, and he's one of my favorite people to show stuff to. And when I tell him I bought a new jacket, he's
Yeah.
always the one that tells me like, no, I don't know.
Oh, so he's the judgmental friend.
Oh, he's very judgmental, but in
Kenneth.
a great way.
And his name's Kenneth.
Kenneth, yes.
And would you say you are the more fashion conscious between the two of you?
Absolutely. Definitely more fashion conscious, more fashion forward, more fashion advocate.
So he's a fashion villain.
Well, yes, he's my community service.
Oh, Marcellus warned about you.
Leo.
A Leo.
Oh, Leo.
Trash.
Marcellus lives in the city of black and gray, and I'm really trying to get him to put a down payment on a city of color.
Ken, are you ready to meet Marcellus 2.0?
I am so ready to meet Marcellus 2.0.
How would you intro Marcellus if he was coming into the ball?
If Marcellus was coming to the ball, I say, giving us real color realness 2022, Marcellus! Oh my God, look at you! Ah! I love it. Can I touch you? I don't know if I have permission.
You cannot.
Go ahead. You outdid yourself today. I can finally take him out with me for brunch.
Cute.
Is that a ring?
That's a ring. You know, I never wear. Look
He
at me.
never wears jewelry.
See, I appreciate
Oh my God, you look so nice. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
This is good. We can still be friends.
Kenneth is still gonna find a way to talk about me, but I know it'll be better now.
Why is this so getting that reaction that you get?
Because Marcellus is just gonna come out like in a t-shirt and some pants or some jeans.
Yeah.
And this is such an elevated look, right? It's just a nice two-piece. Are you kidding me? Who are you? What did they do with Marcellus?
He has left. It is Marcellus 2.0.
Well, no, he's not gonna let me forget that. Yes. He gonna change his whole name. Marcellus.
Because Marcellus 2.0 does not owe you any money.
And one of his inspos was a photo of his father when he was young, wearing a sort of, what do we call, rust brick colored jacket.
I
Yeah.
see. That's so
so-
nice. What a nice homage to Dad. This is awesome. I'm so happy for y'all. Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Of course.
It was our pleasure.
So my wife is coming, my daughter is coming,
Oh.
and she's bringing her girlfriend.
Yes.
I know, right? Who knew?
I just want her to be more like anything besides the workout clothes.
Anything besides workout clothes.
I don't mind what she wears as long as she's comfortable in it.
What's your daughter's style like?
She knows how to dress.
Okay. So you're gonna have your stylish wife and your stylish daughter. So we're gonna really impress them. Take it away.
What do I say? What's
Anything you want. Go ahead.
Open the curtain.
Yeah.
Oh, you look very nice.
So good. I love it.
Yes, I do.
Look at myself in
Wait,
the mirror too.
wait, it looks so good.
So good.
Oh, wow.
Show us without the jacket real quick, just so they can see the full. Just the color.
Oh, I've been wanting to do this.
Oh, yes.
Watch. I mean, Pointe to do that.
Yeah, there we go.
That's good.
Carol mentioned, you know, some inspo from like L words, some just classic like strong, powerful vibes.
I definitely think so. She has
I love it.
The vibe that you just mentioned.
I love you with this jacket.
I know.
Casual.
Yeah, I feel it feels good. It feels good.
I really like it. It looks good. I would wear it, so.
That's the best compliment you can get.
Yeah, I would wear it.
Now I have to hide my clothes. Making me open my eyes to the possibilities that are out there, and it's just a matter of facing my fear, and at least now I have an idea of what to look for.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure working with you and meeting you and your family. You guys are all great.
Yeah.
Both of you, yes.
But you know, so much of this was just you. It's just
Yeah.
you coming to the surface. Just keep building on it. Who's coming to the reveal to see you?
Yeah, so my partner Ariel is coming to see me.
And how would you describe Ali's style?
She's a professional athlete, she's an actress, she's a model, and so she really needs a style that can marry all those different facets.
We've been together for 2 years.
Oh.
And then we moved to LA together.
Oh, wow.
With our 2 cats in a Ford Fiesta.
You're just like a Janis Joplin song.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And here comes Ali 2.0. Wow. I don't think I can let you go out like that. You look incredible.
These guys, you've been amazing.
Now, one thing to know is we're giving you the J-Lo version of this. This is the Va-Va-Voom version, but obviously it can be worn with anything like a shirt, a blouse underneath.
Yeah.
But we wanted to show what Ali was responding to, which was just something really bold.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Hey! You look amazing, honey. Wow.
I'm pretty excited about it. I love it.
Yeah?
It feels so comfortable and powerful. And I'm just thrilled. I feel like I'm me at this level. And that's what I was looking for.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look amazing, honey.
Yes, that's the stuff. I'm not cutting until they love each other. Who's gonna come for your reveal?
Paul, who is my husband of almost 11 years.
When he mentioned that he was doing this, I was actually kind of surprised because I was like, I think you have fantastic style.
Well, that's what a good husband says.
And he always looks great to me.
Paul's style is similar to mine, but he's a bit more adventurous.
He mentioned that he felt really basic with his style.
Yeah, I can, now that we're sharing, I can kind of see that. Introducing the man I love no matter what he's wearing, but today I am very excited to see what he's wearing.
That's a very good intro. Let's show it.
Oh my God. It's so sexy.
You haven't seen me anything like this.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really do. It's so chic. I feel like it's what I was saying, like Palm Springs kind of messes up, but you're doing it. It's so cute. It's really hot. And the glasses too, it's really cool. It's inspiring. I mean, a lot of his fashion, and you might not know this, but I am kind of inspired by him.
That's what he said about you.
Oh my God, how? Really?
Yeah.
We pushed him out of some comfort zone, but a lot of it was just like form.
It looks so great. You have great legs.
I know, those gams came out and I was like, what are you hiding,
I
dude?
know.
Yeah, calves.
Well, this is me now. Wow. Look at you all.
Amazing.
Look at this.
I think the color choice is amazing and it makes me want to just wear more color.
I feel wonderful. I mean, I feel
You look
confident and stylish, and the color on the shirt. I would never choose something like this.
Your partner, was she?
She was thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved every bit of it. And
Yeah.
just being around here, around all the positive energy,
Yeah.
it's a great thing.
Such a journey of becoming comfortable in our own skin. And clothing's like another skin.
And if y'all are looking for more queer content, get ready, because there's a lot coming for you. There's a lot. We need more of that in this world, in this country nowadays.
We need like a real group hug. Forget the cameras. This has been so good, guys.
Thank you so
It's been
much.
awesome.
Yeah, I think if you choose a print that has a lot of colors in it, you can choose a neutral bottom, and that way it's not too crazy anyway.
I don't know any neutral bottoms.
No neutral bottoms?
We're talking very dumb gay sex jokes.